Hi, Sagittarius. So these are going to be your love messages for August 2020. Quick announcements. So I am available to do private readings. So if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, all the information is down below in the description box. Also keep in mind to stay tuned for more content that I put up on my podcast, The Wheel of Divinity. So I'm just going to be putting more of my content on there. So find me on anchor.fm/TWOD, or you could also find me on Spotify and other platforms. I have a TV on in the other room. Let me just go turn that off really quick. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So far we have 7 of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Swords in reverse. I mean, upright, sorry. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Wands. What I picked up from this energy was someone isn't as uncertain anymore, or they're not as confused as they were before. Maybe confused isn't even the word, more of like there was some kind of indecision and someone has decided. Someone is finally, in a sense, just picked a path. They chose a path. They chose a direction to go towards, however that may look. But I feel it's because there's been deception within this dynamic. The 7 of Swords being here is like, I don't know why I get this sneaky feeling. It's like someone kind of had to, like, they felt the need to, like, maybe get information on someone, or to try to just get a hold of more information, but in a way that was it was quiet. So it could involve having to sneak around in some way. Someone could have found something out, or someone could be finding something out that just, it makes them make this choice. It makes them decide to redirect themselves within the situation and maybe go their own path. Whatever move is being made here, I feel like that's actually changing. That's changing a lot of things around within this dynamic. It's like, it almost could feel like a tower moment, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's something that it's not confronted. Maybe it's not so much of a confrontation. It's more of just, it's like a big plot twist in some sense. And the Queen of Wands being here tells me that this is you. This is you, I feel like, remembering who you are, remembering your worth, and in some way redefining yourself, in some way wanting to re-identify yourself when it comes to a dynamic. And I feel this gives me unapologetic energy or feelings. It's like someone here is unapologetic about how they want to move now. I get that. I don't know why this all of a sudden tells me this could be for some of you, but it's like someone could have found out that someone was unfaithful all along. Someone could have been cheating. And maybe the other person that was trying to walk away and move on and let go of the situation, they probably stayed around, and then they come to find something out. They were willing to move on, but they didn't want to let go of this person yet. But once they found something out, that gave them the push to go ahead and end up doing what it is that they want to do. Hold on, let me take care of that. I'm sorry, Sag. So yeah, I see that. And then we have here 2 of Swords, but it's in reverse. So it's like someone could have found the courage to speak up on something, to admit the truth, or to admit what they already know, that is the truth, but was being hidden. Someone decided to speak up, in a sense, to defend themselves, to speak up on what it is that they already may have known all along, to put someone in their place, possibly. And then with the 9 of Pentacles here already tells me, it's like someone saying, I fucking knew it. I knew I should have moved my own way. I knew I should have moved in my own way. I knew I should have went my own way. I knew I shouldn't have overlooked my strengths when it comes to just overall how me and this person interact, how we communicate. I knew there was more that I could have said or done or shown of myself. Maybe in some way to even scare this person, to have them become aware of how powerful you are, to not underestimate who you are, to underestimate you. And then 10 of Wands is underneath that at the bottom of the deck. So that just tells me someone was definitely just carrying the burden of maybe not saying anything, or maybe not acting on their feelings as much, acting on even their thoughts, whatever it is that they known, what they knew. It was more of like, let me just wait and keep carrying more weight, keep carrying more baggage until I can't anymore. Something like that. Okay, what else do we have for Sag in love, August 2020? Love messages for Sagittarius, August 2020. The moon comes out. This actually came out earlier when I was pre-shuffling for you. Is this not focused? Come on. Okay. So you have the moon. It seems as though someone, I don't know why I get this as past tense. Maybe some of it is past tense, but it's like someone comes to terms with what it is that they're feeling, and what it is that, in a sense, they already know. That is why they came out of this indecisiveness with the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's like someone couldn't come around to making a decision for themselves, or in a sense making a decision for this relationship that they were probably still in, that they were possibly just trying to get out of at this point. So someone may not be together anymore with someone else. It could be something like that. There could have been a recent breakup. Or this could be someone transitioning, someone coming out of a relationship and coming into a new one. But there were hidden feelings here that could have been from this other person. Maybe it wasn't even from the person who figured whatever out or is deciding to move in a new way or move towards their new path, their new direction. Maybe it was the other person that could have been sneaking around or they weren't vocal enough. They weren't being honest with how they felt or what they were doing. And so it left the other person undecided. It's not like this person just got up and walked away immediately, I feel. It was more of like, maybe this is where the person was just like, let me try to get more information on this person. Or let me try to get some second opinions from my people, from my family, or let me try to see if they can help me get more information. Do a little spy work. So yeah, I see it as that. And then with the Chariot being here at the bottom of the deck, it's like someone was already, this also makes me think of like the nine of Wands. It's like someone already had it in them to just get up and leave. It's something like that. It's like someone already felt in their heart that either something wasn't right, but they also knew how they could go about it for themselves. What could have been the best way for them to handle it? That is what, in a sense, they were holding on to, but they didn't actually act on it. Yeah, because the Hermit is underneath that. So it was more of like, it was contemplation. It was reflection. It was definitely internal. It was something that someone was just going over with themselves. Or with other people involved without this one person knowing the entire truth. And I mean, I guess that's understandable if someone else wasn't being honest. But I'm not taking any sides here. There's no opinions necessarily that I'm adding on to this reading. Just kind of saying it like how it is, but moving on. 8 of Wands comes out, and it comes out in reverse. So, yeah, someone decided to just let go of putting in the work. Let go of trying to fish for, in a sense, what they feel is like no longer there. Someone could have just felt like, no, it's just going to be lies on top of lies. Like, why do I have to be the one to confront this person? This person could feel like they have always been the one to do more work in the relationship, or they are the ones who always feel like they have to say something first. And it's like, no, maybe this person felt this time that it was best to sneak around and try to get information on this person rather than confronting them and saying anything, because then something could have in some way then would be hidden. Maybe then this person would catch up before they did and hide whatever it is they needed to hide from them. So yeah, it's like no more work, no more action, in a sense, is being done. But overthinking is here. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this could be hurting one person more than the other. And that's probably just because it's almost like this connection, these people can't find the middle ground. They can't meet each other halfway anymore at this point. That's possibly what it is. Someone still wants this connection to work out. I feel like someone has always wanted that. And I feel like the other person could have wanted that at some point too, but they probably already came to terms with understanding that they can't see eye to eye. They can't work out their differences. So they were probably trying to figure out at some point how to lead the relationship, but instead how they went about it, before actually being vocal about how they feel, they decided to sneak around. It could be something like that. So now there's just like a lot of intense energy where it's like everything is just on the surface. It's like now this is where it's possible that a fight can break out, or there's just so much now, like on the surface. Everything that's finally coming to the surface is affecting either one person or affecting both of them, but it's all coming up. That's how I see it. It's like it's all coming up. It can all be talked about. Maybe someone will have more to say, but overall, it seems as though I feel like these individuals are going their own way. Or that's what, in a sense, it's going to come down to. Because there's just deception here. There's no communication, proper communication. So, yeah, shit. I would love to keep going because this is mad interesting. But we're on 16 minutes, so I'm going to cut it there. Okay, Sag, I love you.